Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Chords. Come on in, stand up or sit down. Maybe you're new, maybe you are returning. Guess what? I feel like we're exactly where we need to be. There is no better feeling than knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Quite intentionally, you have answered the call to this current moment. And so for that, I celebrate you as I celebrate the divinity in myself. I celebrate the divinity in you as well. Because all is well. So come on in. I love y'all. Listen, I was meditating and I heard this person is so scared. They believe that everything that we talk about, they could be paranoid, feeling as though they're being talked about. Every song that they hear, they think it's about them. Every reading that they hear, they think it's about them. That's because somebody's got a dirty ass, nasty ass spiritual resume. Let's get into it, okay? So raggedy resumes are hanging out for all to see with pinpoint accuracy by way of spiritual reporting. I bet you think this reading's about you, don't you? Don't you? I bet you think this reading's about you, don't you? Somebody thinks that every reading's about them because they're paranoid. So they could be going to and fro, here and there, every single platform to see if what they have done in their raggedy ass lives is being exposed. Well, congratulations. I feel like everybody knows what somebody's done, and it's because they've done too much. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please clear this space, clear this energy for clear and accurate, precise downloads. I don't know. What else was I going to say? Precise and accurate information. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I got off into lighting my sage. Shout out to the people that purchased sage from my shop by way of the bundle deal. Listen, somebody's got more than a bundle. Somebody's got a whole bunch of karma and they think that every reading's about them. Get a little sage. This is the rose and sage. It's a part of the bundle. Listen, here's what's going on. Whoever this person is, they can't seem to move on. Everybody knows what they did, okay? Clarify. I bet you think this reading's about you, don't you? Don't you? I told you. Love offer in the reverse, okay? So somebody feels like people are giving them the stank eye because they stink. They're funky. Their resume is rancid. It's rotten. It's saturated with a whole bunch of satanic ass energy because they're in this energy of animosity, and somebody's really angry because a nice guy has moved on and sailed to calmer waters. Big healer energy, big divine masculine energy because he's moved on. I bet you think this reading's about you, don't you? Don't you? You're damn right it is. Sit your punk ass down, clown. Listen, moving on. Okay, a nice guy is moving forward, guided by his ancestors. Okay, whoever you are, divine masculine, you're very, very protected. You're turning down a love offer where there is no love to give. This is an empty cup. It's an illusion, if you will. You're just not willing to fall asleep in a nightmare for somebody who's stuck in an energy, drowning in animosity. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. They think that every reading's about them. Yeah, because you bound to something that you did. You're bound to something that you did. You're in this energy of bondage. This could be mentally, physically, spiritually. Yeah, somebody's feeling like quite all over the place. Maybe they're confused. Maybe they don't know who they are. Maybe they don't know where they're at. Yeah, this is giving what is the last four of your social, and somebody draws a blank. It's giving that kind of energy. Yeah, look, it's a big Jezebel out here. You think that every reading's about you? I feel like it is. Yeah, you're watching a nice guy achieve their goals. Somebody's healed from a Jezebel, moved on and dodged a bullet. Case closed. So why is this person here in spiritual court? Because it was just 444 on the timer. So something's in divine alignment for this man. Yeah, this man needed to learn something from this relationship. He absolutely has. You could also be a divine feminine in this energy too, with self-love. and achievement. Clarify, they think that every reading's about them. They know that everybody knows that they did some bum bitch shit. Okay, that's what I just said. You did death magic. Didn't we tell you hoes to quit smoking graveyard blunts in the graveyard? Didn't we tell you that the last time? Exhibit A, we said, show us your hands, and you had a whole bunch of graveyard dirt up under your nails from digging a grave that you didn't know would be the one that you would be rotting in. You're bound to the grave. Somebody's turned down your love offer because you don't love yourself. You don't like yourself. You're mad, and you can't give this nasty poom poom away 100% off for free. That was so mean. That was so mean. Oh my God. Well, whatever. Okay, death magic, animosity. Yeah. You listen. Divine feminine energy, high priestess energy, self-love energy. So you got a nice guy that's going after a nice lady, and it's real love. They've been searching for a real love, and it's beautiful. And they went within first. Earth angel business. So somebody was minding some business that didn't belong to them. Didn't I just tell you? Divine masculine, divine feminine. Look at that energy. High priestess energy. This is radiant. This is beautiful. Two people that have achieved some level of healing abilities by way of closing out cycles. This could also be generational curses being broken. They found real love within themselves by way of self-love. Self-love was always first. That was always the process by way of spiritual procedure. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, the people way over there in karmic hell were doing death magic because they had this energy of animosity. Somebody couldn't love themselves if you showed them how to do it. If you gave them the instructions on how to love themselves, they would still find it difficult because somebody has to do the work. Love offering the reverse, and somebody's rejected somebody that's rotten. This person could have tried to throw sex at a nice guy that's healed. This could also be a masculine that tried to do some type of Jezebelian ass, sideways, side eye, left side, whatever, left eye. Listen, rest her soul, whatever it is. Somebody tried to get somebody with sex magic and bind them to force them into giving them a love offer. Now they're sitting up in some type of an illusion. They could have even done some type of confusion spell work to get this man to see them as the one. He turned it down, or this woman as well to see him as the one. You know, Jezebels are not bound by way of gender. There is no gender prejudice. Death magic. Child, somebody did death magic over an earth angel. And somebody's about to take a whole dip into the same grave permanently, indefinitely, erased from consciousness forever, ever, in the same grave that they dug. Didn't I just tell you that they had graveyard dirt up under their nails? Somebody had graveyard dirt. Whoever this guy is, King of Pentacles, okay, rich guy energy. Rich could also represent just rich in spirit, wealthy in spirit, happy, peace, joy, right? Financially stable, that's always good, especially when you're moving away and you're a rising star. You are the star of your lineage, shining bright. I could be talking to a masculine who's showcasing his gifts. You got a lot of feminines watching you, okay? Yeah, this is beautiful energy. Somebody is like the real deal. Somebody's really a really nice guy. And you got somebody over here obsessing. This could be a whole group of Jezebels, a group of weird ass karmic feminines doing sex magic, beauty spells with confusions and illusions. I feel like somebody was doing like a beauty spell so that you wouldn't see your person. But when you've ascended to this ability, to this capacity, you could see through these nasty ass illusions. You knew somebody wasn't your person. This person is mentally and emotionally unstable, okay, obsessed with being with you, and now this energy has backfired. So rest in peace with death magic. I feel like somebody was also trying to bury your love offers, divine feminine and masculine. I'm channeling both feminine and masculine energy on a high frequency. I feel like you had some weird ass people that were out here obsessed over you, not because of who you were, but because of what it is that you have in store for you. Not only that, this is a very special contract. Everybody wants it. Everybody's showing up to try to get it. Everybody's jumping up and getting beat down. So somebody went so far as to go to the graveyard. Somebody wanted to bury your love life. That's what I just heard. And bind you to the grave. This could have been a conjure of some sort. Yeah. Starseed in the reverse. Somebody was also trying to get pregnant by somebody. Starseed in the reverse. It's like somebody wanted somebody to plant their seed in what appears to be graveyard dirt by way of toxic soil. Ain't nothing growing in the graveyard. Let the dead bury the dead. So mote it be. Starseed in the reverse. Yeah, somebody didn't want to have sex with this person. Somebody did sex magic, binding magic, bondage, Jezebel, confusion, illusion, beauty spell, love offer in the reverse, love spell. Now they're angry with animosity. So after they were rejected by the divine feminine, divine masculine, somebody says, bitch, I'm running to the graveyard. And you said, so mote it be. Okay, now that's where you live. Now that's where you got to stay. That's going to be your last residence. Okay, you can't skip a beat. That's where you're going. And somebody got mad because the love spell and sex magic didn't work. It backfired. Somebody didn't want some old Jezebelian ass penis or vagina, turned that ass down. Somebody was trying to get pregnant. Starseed in the reverse. I know you lied. Ooh, these bitches are desperate to get into the... Let me just stop. I had to catch myself. I saw myself catch myself like this. Like, I had to catch myself. I don't want to channel their energy. Meanwhile, you're a rising star. Okay. This could be spiritual community. This could be the community that you live in. Maybe you live in a gated community. Maybe you are the rising star. Maybe you are just amazing and everybody sees that. Two very beautiful people, two healers, a nice guy, a nice lady. Both of you are equally achieving what it is that you're supposed to achieve. And your best achievement was self-love. This is why you were able to see through this murky ass penis and vagina being offered to you with graveyard dirt. Listen, it's too much. It's too much. Now somebody wants to cry wolf, that the wolf is really eating that ass up. All that crying wolf you cried, abuse, abuse, abuse. Shut up. It's a thin line between love and hate. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and she's just getting in. Why? Because you've been out there Jezebelian. That's why. You've been out there at the graveyard. Where you been? Shut your stuttering Stanley graveyard dirt up under your nail. Listen, the spiritual forensics don't lie. Bitches are blocked. You and your nasty ass, cockeyed ass graveyard dirt trying to have a baby with divine masculine and feminine, but you could never. Plant your nasty little nasty energy in or on us. It's a no. Starseed in the reverse. Blocked. Somebody got some shit that they about to face. And I promise you, whatever this is that's coming back, it's like pinpoint accuracy. It can't miss. Somebody could be running, dodging, jumping, hopscotching, double dutching around this karma. This shit is on their ass, honey. They can move out the country. It's still going to find you. You could jump on a plane, a train, an automobile. You're going to be like, oh my God, there's karma. Oh my God. You can go to Starbucks. Yeah, wherever you go, it's there, boo. It's a wrap. It's stuck to you. Meanwhile, somebody was doing a little love potion number 9. Situation, love potion, a situation, love potion number 9, blowing my mind. Love spell, death magic, animosity, confusion and illusion, glamour magic. Come and get this nasty Jezebelian ass pom pom or penis. And it was a hell to the no for the divine collective. Somebody's for the community. Any old man, any old woman will do. Somebody does not have boundaries. They don't care. They just want your man. They want your woman. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Somebody is very not impressed, very much not impressed and or engaging with such low vibrational energies. What's the surprise, Holy Spirit? A whole bunch of people about to find out about something. Somebody running. Where they going? Where they running to? Yeah, who can you run to fill this empty space? That's what I just heard. Somebody wanted you to abandon some type of a relationship, and they're shocked that two people are together. Somebody's shocked that you're in a relationship. Somebody's shocked that you know that they know you know what they did at the graveyard and at the altar with the love offer in the reverse. You turn this person down. It really was a blow to their ego. Somebody was sure. Somebody was for certain. Yeah, now they got to pull the curtain down on this here. Somebody's shocked. Somebody's shocked that you continue to manifest beyond their, I don't know. This magic is whatever. It's a waste of time. Somebody puts a lot of energy into this, like a whole bunch of energy. Like, I know it's going to work. I know he's coming back. But wait a minute. Hold up. Coming back to who? He might come back, but honey, he's only there to pick up his things. She might come back, but she's only there to pick up her mail. And now she has a change of address. Whatever this is, whatever somebody thought you were coming back to, it's a no. You've manifested a new beginning. So somebody's shocked and surprised that you ascended beyond whatever the hell this is. Now they in spiritual court, sitting up looking crazy, blocked and dropped. And death is absolutely the judgment. What else do we need to know? Ice King. There's a masculine that went cold on somebody. He got an ice box for you where his heart used to be. He's turning down something that shows no love. There's no love. The love offer got turned down because there was no love here. You don't even like yourself. You too busy, trying to hide the graveyard dirt that you was playing in all day. Yeah, look, you're a karmic feminine energy. Wow, sucks to be you. Meanwhile, divine feminine, you're a rising star, high priestess energy, beautiful energy. This is radiant energy. Okay. And somebody just got delivered from some type of love spell. They could have rolled over and looked at a karmic feminine and she looked like the crypt keeper because that was her energy. That's what was going on the inside of her. She's rotten from the inside out. Somebody could have looked like, what the hell is this? Yeah, the love spell wore off. And got the hell out of Dodge. Somebody could have ghosted somebody. Somebody could have been like, hell no. Awakening. Ascension, surprise. The ancestors came. It was like, it's time to go. Something like that. Somebody dodged a bullet. This man, this woman is held in high honor. It's a karmic feminine here, though. That could be anybody here. Third party, fourth party, sixth party situation. Yeah, look, this man does not care no more. Emotional pain in the reverse. So whatever the spell work was, somebody was trying to manipulate this man's energy. There's also a masculine that was trying to manipulate a divine feminine because somebody wanted you to abandon something that you're getting justice on. Somebody wanted somebody to abandon their ascension, their manifestations of a relationship. And somebody wanted somebody to believe that they were what they were manifesting, which was a karmic situation. Nobody's out here manifesting karmic situations. It's a hell to the no. Emotional pain in the reverse. They could have done some type of obsession spell over masculine to get him to come back. Child, he done headed for the hills. He gone. He abandoned the situation by way of being vindicated in spiritual court. His ancestors are here. This person is held in high honor, and he's literally manifested. Somebody's praying for a healthy relationship. High priest is high priest. Somebody's third eye is open. Somebody's intuition is spot on. Rising star. Yeah, y'all could be in the public eye. I could be talking to two high priestess. I mean, like a high priestess. Okay, a high feminine high priest and a masculine that's on a platform. Both of you guys are held, or both of you people, a guy and a lady. Okay, not two guys. I can't stand when people say you guys. How you guys doing? And it's a whole bunch of ladies. Like, do I look like a guy? I mean, I'm just saying, it's a pet peeve. I'm always correcting people's grammar, but I'm very patient. I'm just like, oh, we're doing good. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, do I look like a guy? But okay. High honor, right? You're being held in high honor. Your ancestors had to come through and was like, what's good? What is this? And they back some shit up. Your ancestors back somebody right into the same grave that they were digging for you and your relationship. Yeah, y'all moving on. Somebody was doing voodoo. Okay, let's get to it. Yeah, you got moving on, moving forward, unapologetically, ascending, manifesting. You've manifested a beautiful version of yourself. We know that. That's wonderful. Okay. By way of self love, you went through a transformation, change. Okay. Some of you could be physically looking different. You could be getting fit. You could be eating differently. Maybe you just, your whole energy is new. And you got somebody that thought that they were going to hold you with voodoo, death spells, love spells, bondage spells, confusion spells, illusion spells. I'm the one spell. I'm what you manifested. And you looked over at them with all the ebullience that you could muster by way of your high honor, your ancestors backing you. And you said, bitch, I know you lied. They didn't like that. You changed. It's over. Look at this person. Third party situation. I'm going to get a marker and block her face out. Every time this card comes up, this person don't even exist. They're invisible. Listen, you've changed. Okay, somebody's like, you sure did change. Yeah, I sure did. We sure did. Dummy. Third party situation. Big divination. I could be talking to two people that watch divination, watch tarot, two soulmates. You are destined to work together. This is a man and a woman. This is your soulmate, your twin flame. Okay. You used your intuition. Shout out to Intuitive Kev. Listen, you used your intuition. Whenever I see Intuitive Kev card, I feel like this is discernment and intuition. Like you knew for a fact that you needed to get away from somebody. Something like that. Yeah, somebody was out here lusting over you. You could have prayed and God revealed something to you. You got lust spells. Somebody's a boss. You single, sexy, and successful. Somebody don't like that. You're focused on your work and somebody's focused on what time they're going to the graveyard. You're a whole sweetheart out here, okay? Be you a man or a feminine. Somebody's jealous with this energy of animosity and envy. That sucks. Shit like that will kill you, okay? Quite literally. You'll get murked by your own dark ass murky energy. You got a lot of people watching you, and you got somebody is like literally beating themselves in the head. Child, you can't beat that with a bat. Somebody somewhere beating the shit out of themselves, banging their head up against the wall. It's the love spell, boo. Just let it wear off. Now, the death spell, we can't help you with that. You very well may have just manifested your own ending, quite literally. Because the God you were serving or whatever you were worshiping, they're not going to meet you on the other side. You're being wiped out of consciousness by way of creation. You didn't know that? This is the timeline where we get it right. This is a lifetime where you don't get to spin the block. We just erase you. Even if you're born, you might be born again, like as like, you know, maybe like a roach or a rat or a rodent, you know, with no memory or something like that. You know what I mean? It's given low vibrational transformation. You just keep transferring it to something lower and lower. Okay. A basement dwelling, bottom basement. Like, get the hell up out of here. I feel like I want to sneeze. Oh, I know that was the truth. Whenever I sneeze like that, I know it's the truth. And I also know that a monitoring spirit is somewhere looking like this. I know it. They hate it. They hate that we're so tapped in, man. I love it when the monitoring spirits catch fire. What you looking at? What you're looking at? Through your looking glass. Somebody might have a crystal ball. Legal in the middle of the day, you got all of that, and you didn't see that your demise was coming. You was looking at everything but yourself. I just had to get that out. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to tap in here to and what? I mean, I feel like that really sums it up quite literally. Let's just see what's going on. Let's pull from the Twisted Oracle. These people are, you know, they're done. Okay. This is a whole nother group of done people. The next level ain't no devils, baby. We just walking. We walking in peace. We walking in love and enlightenment. Plain and simple. We know where the darkness is. We were born and molded into triple darkness. Darkness is our ally. So we ain't afraid of the dark. We ain't afraid of nothing. Big fearless energy. They don't like that. You send death angels. We like, oh my God, there's death angels. We know our time ain't up. We know the Most High is the one that has the final say, source of all things, creator of all things. And some of these people can't even get source on the phone. They ain't talked to God in so long. Like, listen, Jesus walks. God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. Jesus walks with me. I want Jesus. Whoa, Jesus. No, you don't want Jesus. You want Yeezus. You want some Yeezys? Because that death magic is looking real sloppy. Kind of cheesy. Listen, ain't nobody got time. Ain't no reconciliation, man. Reconcile in the reverse. Ain't no toast. Ain't no cheers, peers, toasting, clink, clink, clank, clank. No. Reconcile is in the reverse. Oh, Spirit, don't hurt them like this. Spirit is dragging these bitches by the raggedy ass resume that stuck to them. Look at divine masculine out here and feminine. Happily single, honey. Happily single, doing you, loving you, dating respectfully, stress free, setting your goals, career focused. And for some of you, your best accomplishment and achievement is your best self. I like it. I support people that support their higher selves because I support my higher self. And somebody out here now got a love spell and they got them with a sex addiction. So an obsession spell, sex magic, love spell, whatever this is, somebody's got a sex addiction. Maybe that's why they came up as a Jezebel. Okay. So a Jezebel, somebody that can't get enough sex, not intimacy, but sex, is a vampire, an incubus, a succubus. They always have to get their temporary fix. They suck souls of people based on sexual algorithms. And I say that because sometimes, you get into a relationship, you believe that that person is the one, and maybe they ended up on your timeline by way of a sexual algorithm, only to find out that you in the bed with a witch or a doggone warlock that's trying to bind you to the bed and bind you. Like, listen, I caught a warlock one time with my underwear in a bag. I said, bitch, where are you going with my underwear? Are those the ones that I wore to the gym? Are you serious? He couldn't say anything. I had underwear come up missing, workout pants coming up missing. I'm like, what happened to my shoes? I'm like, what is going on? Child, I saw him in a dream burying something in the graveyard. He said, I want all of you. I remember he was sitting across from the table looking at me. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm like, I already know in the back of my mind, it's a whole devil right here. I didn't pull my whole body back and he went crazy. I said, no, Once I realized that he ended up on my spiritual algorithm, okay, that this was a lesson, I pulled my whole body back and soul back. Oh, man. Then I caught his ass going through my hairbrush. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Hey, for a whole nother day. Listen, moral of the story is, to make a long story short, that raggedy bastard's life is in the shitter. Do you hear me? Because the Most High God got offended. Source of all things got offended. And said, wait a minute. You think you're going to stop this person from adhering to the terms and conditions that I, the creator, set for them? But you need to read the fine print. Yeah. He said, you ain't going nowhere. I said, who the hell told you that lie? The devil? Well, the devil been a liar. The devil's going to continue to be a liar. And this is the way that peon minions, demonic people think. Well, he wasn't the first devil. He wouldn't be the last. That's just one random story. God help him wherever he is. Holy Spirit, I meant that from my soul. Listen, you're happily single, divine masculine, feminine. You don't want sex from everybody. Look, reject it. I can't make it up. You don't just want sex. You ever just seen somebody, I just gotta sit your scratchy, itchy, flea ass, like sit your ass down. They just don't know how to, have a conversation. Oh, I just gotta have it. Oh, you do? Well, then you need to go find some other people that gotta. You ever seen two sex addicts together? It's a mess. You know why? Because they keep upping the ante. They get bored. Then they go into sex parties and everybody's sleeping with everybody. Now they doing the Diddy thing. They'll sleep with anything that will sleep with them. It leads them to energies of bestiality and just immortality, and just there's no sacred, nothing about sex with them. It's just nasty. It's parasitical. It's itchy and scratchy. If you got the itch and scratch and you hopping on somebody's leg like you're a dog that needs to be neutered, then your ass got a problem. Sit your punk ass down. Don't nobody want that itchy, scratchy ass penis and vagina. I think I just threw up in my mouth like this much. Like totally disgusted. Just, bleh, bleh, bleh. Just grotesque. Like sit your ass down. Reject it. We don't want it. No, forever. Yeah, ever, ever. After you die, while you alive, whatever you got, we don't want it. I got me somebody new. Good, good, good. Shit! Get your ass up out of here. You know? People like that crack me up. They try to make you be, feel jealous. I got somebody new. You like good. Okay. All right. Well, y'all listen. Now somebody want to come along and sweet talk you, but they shit is sour. If you don't get away, stay away. Go away forever. Yeah, look, we fed up. We don't like y'all. And let me just tell you on a good note, it's some beautiful divine masculines out here. It's some beautiful divine feminines out here. Like, why would you pick from a rotten ass, disabled litter of people when you can choose from the cream of the motherfucking crop in the land of milk and honey? Somebody that your ancestors approve of, right? Because we at the level now, you move towards somebody that's rotten and raggedy. Now your ancestors will beat the hell out of you and put you back 10 life cycles. You'll be like, oh my God, hell no. Ain't nobody catering to that. Look, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, prideful, evil, the audacity. How you out here? Somebody didn't want to stop. Somebody was insisting on reconciliation. The shit didn't happen. Didn't I just say? Anybody can get it. There's nothing special about this person. Anybody can get it. Anybody. Who's available? Listen, it's the kind of person you can't leave home alone. You leave them home alone for 2-3 minutes, they on a porn tape, or they trying to get on the local hookup, or this is somebody that has demonic possession with an insidious succubus, incubus ass spirit that needs to feed. These are empty vessels. 2 dry sticks trying to create water. Sit your punk ass down. Talking about you wet. You ain't wet. You dried out. You sucked up. You messed up. That's why your cup is in the reverse. Reconcile where? Don't nobody want that dried out ass energy. It's not connected to anything that's flowing. And you got the audacity to be selfish and stubborn about what? Y'all damn near pissed me. They damn near pissed me off. I promise you, I got to catch myself. Somebody's under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time running out. They did death magic and they know that death is on their ass. Somebody know they about to die. They don't know what's going to happen after the afterlife because they was worshiping temporary things. So their life is temporary. They ain't got nothing going on beyond the physical body. They're like, well, what happens after that? You just blend into a dark ass hole of nothingness. We blot you out of time and we will never remember you. Your consciousness was consciousless. And so why would we remember you after your physical body is gone? Listen, let me burn some sage from my sage shop. Get your bundles, commercial break. Let me just cool off a little bit because I feel like these people don't like the fact that we don't give a damn. We ain't got no dams to give. We ain't got no fucks to give. We ain't got no damn. We definitely ain't got no fucks to give with your reckless sex ass. You don't know intimacy. You don't know nothing. You don't like yourself. Get your ass up out of here. Mo. This how you doing? Mo. Sage they ass up out of existence. Here. Look at the way the sage is burning, y'all. Ooh, somebody could have been sending me a little nasty energy. Damn, this sage is fighting like hell. Whenever my sage gets going like that, I just give thanks for the sage. Yeah, somebody could have been sending me some nasty energy, or they mad because this energy is coming out. Somebody's ears could be ringing, letting them know it's all bad. Their shit is about to be done. Yeah, that's what you get, playing around. Leave people alone. If they don't want you, they don't want you. You don't even want you. You know how I know? Because you for everybody. You for anybody, honey. Not even everybody, just anybody. Hey, you want to get it? Okay, come on, let's go. Child, I don't know how much sex somebody got to have where there is no intimacy. How? How? I don't even want to imagine. I don't understand it. And I don't think I need to at this point. I'm just here to read the damn energy. Hopefully the Most High will tell me at the end of the day I did a good job. This sage is saging, child. Hold up. We might as well clean the cars. Look, hallelujah. We might as well clean the cars. We got all this good smoke going, honey, because somebody somewhere is being smoked up out of your energy. It's giving brisket, but the meat ain't tender. It's giving brisket, child, but the meat is not tender. Somebody's not tender. Somebody's not a tenderoni, but you are dried up. Listen, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I think for now. Let's be honest. Let's keep it real. I probably will say something else that is quite literal. That's the truth. Okay. They can't handle the truth. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You shouldn't have been somewhere lying. Stop living a lie. Look, somebody coming along. I miss you. You side eyeing this person like, shut up. You just finished having sex. You smell like sex. Apology, unsure, motives. Side eyeing this person. Hell no, we ain't looking at you. We know you're not real. Married? Somebody's about to be married. I know that's right. You going from being happily single, dating, stress-free, setting your goals, career focused to being in a healthy marital situation. Look, karmic ties is in the reverse. Need we say more or should we say less? I feel as though the evidence is more than apparent, more than obvious here in spiritual court. It looks like you bitches are like, just give them a 0. Okay, some type of shocking news is coming out. Okay, somebody's under pressure. Somebody's true colors is coming out. Somebody got a lot going on. Listen, under pressure, anxiety, the death spell backfire, reckless sex. Somebody can't get no energy to steal energy, to bind somebody. They're selfish. They don't want to walk away. Somebody's got a sex addiction. Could be because of the sex magic, or maybe they just always had it in them and the sex magic has amplified whatever this is. It's reckless. It's reckless. We're not interested. Okay. Turning our backs will continue to, not looking back. This shit is behind us like our ponytails. Like quite literally, get your ass away. Turning your back. Bye. Ugh. Ugh. Somebody got a lot going on. Okay. Somebody could be having sex with somebody as a side hustle, trying to get out of debt. Bad credit debt. This came up in the reverse. Somebody sees that. Somebody could be having sex with somebody recklessly for money. Just anybody. Big bitches, small bitches, tall niggas, short niggas, whatever. You can get it. Gas station nigga, grocery store nigga, anybody you bump into can get it. Listen, it's too much. It's a psycho out here on the loose. Lock his punk ass up, or her. This says psycho. Crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Oh, the hell you will. You gonna let go. Oh, the hell you won't, is what I meant to say. You gonna let go of this here. Somebody's out here having sex. Somebody is looking at who can I run to fill this empty space. But the space has a bottomless pit. It's empty. It's messed up. Listen, somebody is out here sleeping with people for money. That's fine. We're okay with that. Just go amongst your own. Stay away from us. We don't want to telephonically talk to you on the phone. We don't want to telepathically tap. We don't want, listen, no. Okay? That is a complete statement. No, period. No dot, 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 no exclamation, no comma, period. Okay? Somebody psycho, cuckoo. I feel like it's like an obsession spell, death spell, backfire. Somebody running out of time. They're about to die. So I guess they figured they just going to be reckless. Somebody's like having their last little party, knowing that they about to be wiped out of existence, like forever, ever. If somebody reincarnates, I promise you, they'll reincarnate into a fly. for at least another 100,000 years. We just, everybody's always somewhere killing a fly. Yeah, somebody's got maggot energy. Listen to the alarm. Listen to the sound of the alarm. Listen to the sirens. It's an emergent situation. Somebody's under pressure. You were supposed to be back by now. They were sleeping with people in the meantime. Okay, to just say, well, just to kill a little time, I'll run through about 12, 15 people, but I really do love you. Okay, in the meantime. And when you didn't come back in time and you rejected them because they got a sex addiction, to reconciliation by way of reconciling was in the reverse. You rejected this person because you saw the red flags. Look at you. You can't just run up in here with some old side half-told ass story. Well, let me tell you what really happened. Since you don't have the balls and the audacity to come up in here to even think that you're going to tell the truth. You got the audacity. I meant to say you got the audacity, but you ain't got the balls to tell the truth. One or the other. I don't know. Don't let their confusion rub off on me. Red flags, intuition, dreams, and clarity. You could have saw somebody in the dream being reckless, having sex with somebody else. Child, listen, let me tell y'all how tapped in I am. I was with somebody one time and I was this close to breaking up with them. Like the very next day I was gone. I just didn't tell them. And I said, I had a dream. Mind you, I had the dream a year before. That's how I planned my escape. I said, I had a dream that you was having sex with somebody. I said, her name is Keisha. Man, this was a dark-skinned brother. You listen, that fool turned purple. He was like, huh? When I said the name, it was like, oh, he like, damn, she know the person name? Like, wow. Whenever you are that tapped in, they know they can't fool with you. They can't fool with you. There's nothing that they can do to try to pull over on you, come in and say anything side eye. There's nothing. Your spirit dominates their lack of a soul. It dominates that energy. It will always be revealing because they don't come with good intentions. Sure did. Well, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all want me to tell y'all the truth? It's a little touchy. It's a little triggering. This person ended up trying to commit suicide. True story. Put a knife in his neck. After I broke up with him, my thing is, what was the big deal? Why the hell you want to die now? What happened to Keisha and Tamika and all these people? It was so many Ikas and Ishas and Ikas. Well, he survived. Doesn't that suck when somebody tries to take themselves out? Like, you can't do nothing right. You couldn't even take yourself out. Let me get it together. I feel like I just dipped into my shadow real quick, but I'm well with my shadow. My shadow is well with me. This does conclude the reading. I love y'all, okay? If it resonated, give it a thumbs up. You know the drill. If it didn't, 9 times out of 10, this is somebody's punk ass story and they watching and they think that every reading's about them. Well, congratulations. It is, okay? So if you think this is about you, it is. All right. I'm done. I'll see y'all in the next one. Until then, peace be with you.